Hello everyone, this is Nikos, and it finally happened. So I have been selling on Amazon for 4 years now, and we've been selling PL for a year and a half. And on Thursday night, it happened for the first time ever. Somebody tried hijacking my listing, which I'm selling as a private label brand. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone through the whole process of registering my trademark and everything. Really, with that, I am selling under my own brand that listing. And around 8 o'clock at night, around half seven, really, I got a ping from Helium 10 saying that somebody has hijacked your listing. So the way it pops out is I've got my private label ASINs. I've connected into Helium 10, and if the number of sellers changes from one to anything, automatically it pings me an email and it tells me, by the way, somebody else has jumped on the listing. And what happens, it even gives you the store ID to go and have a look. So it did happen, and it was quite a weird one. Obviously, I was on my computer, and I knew was my computer because I was just at my mum's house. The reason being is because Olympiacos, the team that I support and I've been supporting for 33 years now, is in a European final. Will beat Aston Villa. So I'd gone to my mum's house to watch the football match with my brother on a Thursday night. And yeah, I mean, amazing result, anyways. And what happened is half an hour before the kickoff, I got that email on my phone. And straight away it popped up and I was looking at it. I'm thinking, well, it's a new seller. First of all, they've only got 5 reviews, brand new seller, and had a look through in the background. They're selling a few different things, really 10 different ASINs they're selling. And one of mine was seems to be the case that they only had one unit and they were trying to sell under my own brand. So straight away, I thought, well, brand registry, how do I do? How do I cope with this? I guess one of the big things for me, I would say underprepare, simply because I had to spend 10, 15 minutes looking how to do different things. I'm going to do a whole different video and showcasing different ways of responding, what things you need to do. But one of the first thing I did was contacting support and say what's happening. I said, well, you got to open a case. And then when going through to open through the IP issue, they said, have you ordered this item and have you got an order number? Because apparently I'd have to say that I've ordered the number, here's the order number, and it's a fake item, say, for example. That's one of the things you can do if you've got an IP. But I said they were misusing them a trademark. That's how I was able to eventually open an IP case. And I wasn't going to do that to begin with because they were only a brand new seller and I thought maybe they've done a mistake. So in fact, I used my buying account. Again, maybe it's just me being too nice. And again, what I'm going to be doing this week is I'm going to sit down and create a platform for any IP things. I need to be more scary because I was of the approach of, hello, I'm XYZ. We believe you're actually selling on our brand listing and you are misusing a trademark. We please take down the listing for yourself. So put the quantity to 0. The response was, to my surprise, if somebody said to us, by the way, you're going to get an IP claim, especially when they can see my store name and everything, seeing that it's matching together, I would have been, oh, I just take it down. For what? For the sake of £5? Take it down. But the response was, yes, I'll do it in the morning. Thank you very much. I'll do it in the morning. So my response was like, well, if this is your response, you're going to take it down in the morning, I am going to be setting an IP against you because we all know it takes a second to go to your listing and put it to 0 so it doesn't appear there. And then they said to us, well, don't push it now. You're bullying me for us. Don't push it. You're bullying me. I physically cannot still believe it. Don't push it. You're bullying me now for this situation. Is everything going to blow up in your face? I thought, what? I couldn't believe it. So yes, I went through Amazon support, brand registry, and put my IP thing for us. That was at 8 o'clock at night. I didn't get action till 10 o'clock the day after for that. So what I did was, it was one unit. So around 8 o'clock in the morning, actually, so another thing that I missed out, around 10 o'clock at night, they changed the price. They lowered it by an extra £5. Simply they wanted to get rid of something. So I messaged them again and said to them, we can see that you've changed the price. We know it's equally as easy to change the quantity. So we would expect you to do that. because their issue was they said they weren't at work in order to change the quantity. So I was very happy that I put the IP claim anyways too. The morning after, I bought out that stock with a block credit card. So I knew that that's not going to go through, but I knew it was going to be pending for them for a week at least. And that's the only time that disappeared. And then what happened an hour after I did that too, Amazon said, by the way, yes, we've approved your brand registry claim and we've issued an IP towards this offering, which was brilliant for us. But yeah, I think I've let myself down. I should have known straight away what to do. It took us 15-20 minutes contacting customer support XYZ. I think I took a too much lenient approach when contacting the person that hijacked my listing. If you think about it, they're trying to falter your business. Okay, what they could do, they could potentially sell something that's not yours and you get a negative feedback on your listing that you're trying to create. So I need to create a template and I'll upload that template to you once I create it also. In fact, I'll do a whole video about different things. It's got me thinking of how many times Amazon transparency emails I've gone through. Maybe I need to be having those barcodes to give again another reason for somebody not to list on my listing. Yes, fair enough, you can see private label, but imagine having the difficulty of, oh wow, they've also got transparency barcodes and X, Y, and Z really. I mean, it happened, it got sorted. It was a different class from what my brand registry is to. So my trademark is on class 3, and it was a different class that I was able to fight off the trademark to. If that puts somebody else's at ease too, if they're thinking that when applying for trademark they should have 15 different classes selected, I've only got one class and I was still able to fight it. But it's just interesting to me how obviously we're a year and a half, it's first time happening. I think I wasted too much time. I wasted 20 minutes looking around what to do. I should have been more in control of the situation. Yes, of course, the process is going through the brand registry, and that's what I was trying to do. But the annoying part is it was asking for me to put an order in and say if it's fake or not. It had different options. And what I did, I used the misused trademark, and that's how I was able to fight it because they were misusing my trademark. So yeah, pleased with that. It finally happened after a year and a half. I was able to fight it off, which means we need to go back and be more prepared. I'm going to be looking at different coping mechanisms. I'm going to be looking at creating letters, templates to be able to send out to those sellers that are thinking they can jump on my listing. Very, very interesting. I'm sad that I had to give the IP. I'm not sad the fact that I'm defending my business. It was a small bit. It's a small business that they made a mistake, but the response that they gave me just tied my hands. I'm protecting myself really for it. So yeah, very, very interesting. Hopefully you find it interesting too that it happened. Go Olympiacos. I can't believe it that we're in a European final. It's insane. We beat Aston Villa. We're 4th in Greece at the moment in time, and we beat the 4th league team in Premier League, which is mad. So yeah, really, really, really pleased with the result. Really pleased we're sorting the IP and defending our brand for the first time in a year and a half. And yeah, it's looking really, really good. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you find this interesting and look forward to videos I'm going to be putting out for yourselves of coping mechanisms if somebody does jump on your listing. Thanks so much, everyone.